Hello, hello. Happy day 28. This week has been fun, getting a little more workouts in, definitely still combining our mobility, but yeah, building a lot of heat and burn and heart rate throughout. So today we have a full body kind of combo set, and we are going to go on a timer. Get that guy set up. While I'm getting that set up, we are going to go through our mobility. So we're going to do a lunge and a twist. Let's say start with your left leg forward, right leg back. You're going to stay static for now. You're going to drop into it, twist over that left leg, then raise up. Drop, twist, and then up. Drop, twist, bring it up. 3 more. Drop, twist over that front leg, keeping your hips still and the upper body twisting from your mid back. All right, step forward, go to the other side. Okay. Lunge and twist. Press it up, drop, lunge, twist. Engage actively through that belly. Feel the core set in. 3 more. Back is feeling good from yesterday. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Last one. Okay. We are going to do a little pyramid lunge and twist now. So you're going to take your left leg forward, right leg back, and you want to line your heels up, right? So if your left foot straight ahead, your back heel is going to line straight up with it, and the toe is going to be at an angle, okay? So you're going to bring your hips square to the ground, reach forward, and then press up and switch. So this one we are alternating. Line your heels, square the hips. Inhale, exhale, lean over. Inhale, up, bring it together. Line those heels, square the hips. Inhale, exhale, lean. And up, together. Left leg back, line it up. Square the hips, exhale. Lean it forward. Inhale up. 1 more each side. Line those heels, square the hips. Big deal. Inhale up, last time this side. Line up those heels, square the hips. Strong, straight front leg, stretch through that hamstring, and press it up. All right, we are going to hit up a downward facing dog. So press into your hands, push your hips up and back. And once you have your down dog, let's pedal our feet. So one heel drops as the other lifts, 5 each side. So today you're going to need a mid to heavy set of weights and a light set of weights, super light. We are going to be on 1-minute intervals, right? 1-minute sets. So there is a chance that you might need to take a break within the minute, and that's fine. Settle through your left leg. You're going to lift and lower the right 5 times. Keep the core strong. 2, notice what's going on in that upper back. Slide the shoulder blades down. Core stays really strong. 4 and 5. Other side. Drop that right heel to the ground. Lift the left leg. Let it drop. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come down to your hands and knees. Let your hips kind of swivel side to side. So the right hip drops out, and then the left. So this is good for 2 parts. It is going to get a little stretch through the outside glute. If you feel as you hinge to the left, you kind of feel that stretch on the left glute to the right glute. And it's going to give you some space in that low back. Let's go 3 more each side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, open those feet up nice and wide, and we're going to sit back and down into a nice low squat. So eventually, hopefully you can get your heels both on the ground. If not, just hit one side and then shift and hit the other. This is just a good overall, even though it feels like it's all in your ankles, knees, thighs, and hips, it's actually a good overall stretch. So dig your elbows into the knees if you can. Put the hands together and then push the chest forward. Dropping those hips back and down. Sit back on those heels. All right, let's talk through everything that we're going to be doing today. So our first set of work is going to be no weights. Okay, so you won't need any weight. We are going to be jumping forward and then lunging back. Okay, same leg for 1 minute. So you're going to hit your squat, jump forward. Let's say you choose the right leg first, lunge back. Jump forward, same leg, lunge back. If you don't jump, that's fine. You're going to squat. See if you can step back, then come back to your lunge, or I'm sorry, squat. I just kind of want you to get that drive off, okay, that front foot. So you will take a push back, then reset yourself so you can get another back stepping lunge. That makes sense. All right. After that, we're going to do a lateral lunge with a front raise. So this is where you're going to want your light weights. And once we get set, you'll stay on that one side. We're going to go one side. So you're going to lunge over, hit 3 front raises, 2 and 3, staying in that lunge, coming back up. Then back down, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do that same side a minute, and then we'll do the other side a minute. That's where I'm thinking I might end up putting the weights down. That's okay. Make sure that you can keep that flat back, right? We don't want to round into it as we're raising up. From there, I'm going to take one weight, hitting up a single leg deadlift. So we'll go 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other. If you find that this bothers your low back, try holding 2 weights. There's something about getting yourself leveled off, kind of helps get that core held a little firm and holds that low back in position if you're struggling to hold with the core yourself. Okay, next up is a clean and press. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever done these before. I don't think we've done them on the videos. So a lot of core, and this is really a full body move, but it needs to incorporate your back. So your core is strong. You're going to be cleaning the weights up, flip, press overhead using a little press from the legs. Power through the legs to get the arms up overhead. If you get halfway through, need to take a little break, come back, that's fine. If you don't do an overhead press, you're just going to do the clean and not the press, right? Bring it up, flip it under, and then let it come back to beginning. Up, flip, back to beginning. Watch that your weights come right up the body as opposed to a reverse curl. Elbows come wide, flip it under, press overhead. 1 minute of those. Our last 2 exercises are a punch, but you're going to stay single arm. So 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other. So if your left leg's back, right leg forward, you're going to punch with the left arm with a twist. Work with your breath, twist through that torso, get your abs engaged, then we'll hit the other side. Take a little break, and then we'll go on to another set. See, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, without any further ado, we're going to start with our front jump and our back lunge. Here we go. Ready, set, and go. Jump forward, take that right leg back, and step. Drop deep into that squat. Front knee lines up with the toe. Use that core to hold strong. Jump in nice and deep. Core firm. You got it. Keep those knees lined with the toes. Land in that squat, lunge, drive. 5 seconds. All right, other leg. Jump forward, left leg, back, step. Legs are getting cooked. It's good. Use those arms to help swing you forward. Keep contracted, upper middle back. Nice tall body. You got it. 10 seconds. All right, next up, we have our lateral lunge to side raise. Lunge over. 1, 2, 3, punch it up. Over, sit back and down. Focus upper middle back. Line that knee and toe. Sit back on that heel. That straight leg is strong. Use the core. Use your back. If you need, you could alternate to an upright row if the forward raise bothers your neck. 5 seconds. Oh no, I read it wrong. Now 5 seconds. All right, I'm going to set up. Other side. Lunge deep. 1, 2, 3. Find strength, power, endurance. Pushing into your progressions, getting stronger, more conditioned. Pushing your progress. Grabbing that core makes a big difference. Sit back on that heel. That upper back getting worked, and your shoulders. 3 seconds. All right, single leg deadlift, whatever you would like to use for that. Find something to focus on. If your left hand holds the weight, right leg is supporting. Hinge into that front knee. Push your butt back. Feel the glute push you to the top. What's going on with that upper back needs to stay flat. Flat and flex. Reach a long, long body. Hold that core. Your range is up to you. Wherever you can keep leveled shoulders, level hips. Switch it up. Other leg. Flex into that back. Flex into the core. Stand all the way at the top. Woo. Falling over. Reset. Wrap that core as deep as possible. Coming up, we're going to have that clean and press. You got it. Keep pushing that chest forward, squeezing between the shoulder blades. The back leg should be flexed as well. Toe pointed at the ground. All right, grab your weights. Very clean and press. So pretend they're on a bar. If you have a barbell, you could definitely use that. Heels, hips, shoulders, clean, press. Use the core and the back. When you hinge forward, your butt goes back, but the upper back stays flat. Oh yeah, these feel awesome. I've done these in a long time. 20 seconds. Use the core. After this, we have our single punch. All right. One leg back, punch, using the twist. You don't have to use weight. Think of this as being a core exercise. Flex into the abdomen. Twist, extend from there. All through that oblique. Flex into the lat. Space between ear and shoulder. Exhale with your punch. You can incorporate the back to work these forward motions with the shoulders. You're going to protect the shoulder and keep a strong back. Time. Whew. Other side. Core strong. Flex in. Yay, a fresh arm. You can go the pace you want. Just shoulder height. Get a little rotation. So you know how much I talk about the serratus anterior muscles, right? Those are the muscles that wrap underneath your armpit into the back. They're also kind of layman's terms called the boxing muscle or the bra bulge, whatever you want to call it. But this will help to get that muscle. But you got to take your brain there, learn to activate it. Work with that twist. Time. Remember with those twists, come down to the ground into child's pose. With those twists, you want to keep your hips level and stable. Twist across so your hips shift to the right, arms to the left. And then arms to the right, hips to the left. We're just taking a 1-minute break. Sit back on those heels. Grab your hands. Push forward. Well done. We got another set in us. I know it, I know it. Coming up, reach over those legs. So our first set is our jump to lunge or squat to lunge back. Grab that core, 3 seconds. Remember, we're going to swing our arms. Here we go. Push forward and then lunge back. Push forward. Same leg. Set into everything that's going on. What are you working? Where can you find more power, flexion, foundation, and stability? If you want to go at a faster pace than me, feel free. Slower, feel free. You need to find that line, that little push line. Core strong. Line that knee and toe. Where's the core? All right. Second leg. Lunge back. Woo. Jump forward. So we are driving back. Find I really need to use my core, that front glute, to drive out of. Drive. Step back. Drive. Knees and toes line up. Get nice and low. Find that range. I'd rather you stop and take a break than back off the range of your jump or your lunge. Okay. Whew. Find those light weights. I'm going to step to the other side first. Lunge. 3, 2, 1. Drive up. Drop it down. Focus that core. Knee and toe. Be in control of those arms dropping. Hinge those hips back. Straight, strong. Pivot leg. Keep it strong. Flex. 10 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Lunge over. Fly it up. Use that core. All that other arm stuff has added up. It's okay. I'm not done yet. Accept the challenge. "27 seconds left. Crushing it. Sit back on that heel. Where's that knee? Next, single deadlift. Find the back. Oh, we made it. Okay. Single deadlift. Starting with my left leg forward, right hand holding the weight. Level off hips and upper back. Drive to that front heel. Focus where you're grabbing from. Those always held shoulder blades, core. Then grab that butt and hamstring. What's going on with the back leg? Flex it. Point the toe at the floor. Wrap around nice and tight, all underneath that rib cage. Other side. Connect the mind to the body. What are you feeling? Find that healthy push. Where's that core? Hopefully the hips are staying really level. A little wobble isn't a bad thing. Forces those muscles to have to kind of shake, flex, grab you, support you. Clean and press is next. Where's that core? Drive through that glute. Here we go. Whew. All right, clean and press. I'm gonna give myself a couple of these. So you go into it if you're ready. Otherwise, check in. Okay, remember, row those weights up. Keep them close to the body. Use the legs to help power the press. Back is flat. Think of this as a back exercise. Back and core. Find that stack. Keep it as you press. Whew. Made it. Single punch. Starting my left arm, punching forward this time. Find that core. Tighten into that abdomen. Extend across, but keep that space between ear and shoulder. So as you rotate the arm, can you keep that shoulder head from rounding forward? So that's where that serratus muscle, that boxing muscle comes in. 3, time. Whew. Switch it up. Work with your breath. Remember, keep that roll backwards in the shoulder head. Can you grab that belly button back? Any more? Find that grab. Cross your oblique as you punch. Think about how much more power you have when you work from the core and the back. 10 seconds. You got it. Time. Whew. All right, on the ground. Going back into that child's. Hinge back, hands across to the left. Hips hinge to the right. And then the other side. Hips hinge. Arms to the right. All right, push into that downward facing dog. Stretch through the arms. Then drive your hands back. Okay, we have 2 little power finishers. 1 minute of mountain climbers. And then 1 minute of a down dog plank. If you prefer to hold, we have 4 seconds. We're going to start, so be ready. In your down dog plank, go. If you prefer to hold a down dog or a plank and not go back and forth, or a hollow hold, pelvic tuck, whatever works for you, grabbing through that core. Where are the shoulders? Keep them up over the wrists. 20 seconds left. Can always tell when I've been working. Mountain climbers get so hard. Okay, down dog and plank, or hollow hold, dead dog. So I want you to inhale back, exhale forward, flex deep, belly, butt, back. Where are those elbows? It should be pointing back toward your toes. Tuck and flex, grab through that core. Halfway. Feel mini stretch, but still grabbing that upper back and a lot of core. Check in those shoulder heads, still rotating back. That's why we do that whole elbow spiral, twerking the hands into the ground. And the elbows pointing back at the toes to engage more in that upper back. All right. Nice work. Bring your right leg forward. Leave your left leg back. But bring your right leg off the edge of your mat, or if you're not using a mat, really wide. And then let that knee drop out to the side as you kind of let your left hip rotate down toward the ground. A little deeper into that hip flexor. If you find you're struggling with hip flexors, use a tennis ball and your hip flexors in the front. Hinge back, get your hamstring, as well as right here, kind of that low back where it meets the butt. Pull that right hip back, chest toward your toes. Well done. I'm shaking everywhere. It's a good hard set. Cross it over. Needed it. Be proud of what you accomplished. Remember, we're doing our gratitude journal. I would challenge you also to find gratitude for personal things. Find things that you are grateful for and proud of. Your hair, your nails, how long you can walk for, your skin, I don't care, just something about you physically that you are proud of. Switch it up. Sometimes it's easy to get lost. Remember, we're taking our leg to the side in what we don't have, but be grateful for what you do have. Personally. Oh. Slide those shoulders down. All right, hinge it back. That hamstring toe comes up. Really reach a long, long back. Chest pulls toward the toe. Hopefully you're still planning your menus, drinking your water. You've built a good morning routine. You're streaking. Today's day 75 for me. Some of you started day 1 yesterday. You let me know. I am so happy for you. Good job. Hunker down into that pigeon. See what else? Veggies. Square those hips off to the ground. All right, push into the hands. We're going to punch those hips up in the air. Hang over the legs. Grab your hands if you can. They're kind of sweaty. Reach over the back. Inhale, come up. All right, great work. Good job, good job. I will see you next time.